Right, welcome back. Still feeling shit. This is going to be a quick review of my build for Season 3 Diablo before the season changes. And we're going to go over what build I played with and what I enjoyed about it. Let's get into this. It's not on hardcore. But look out for some hardcore episodes because I need to get a hardcore achievement, so we will be doing that. So right, this build still slaps. This build still does a lot of damage. And yeah, so basically we're a whirlwind build with upheaval. It's been a minute. Right, yeah, so 2 points into frenzy. And that's for, obviously, because you need to put 2 points in, but that gives you, we don't use it, but I suppose it would be another form of attack if you're switching weapon switching. 1 point into whirlwind just to get it. Max out your upheaval as many points as you can. 3 points into a pressure point. That upheaval is your main damage source, basically. Whirlwind is a fury generator. Yeah, whirlwind is a fury generator, so it's basically like having a basic attack that generates fury but on crack when there's so many enemies. And your construct is like that with your construct is basically like an unlimited fury. Lucky hit, your core skills have up to 30% chance to make enemies vulnerable for 2 seconds. Now we want to apply that. We want as much vulnerable damage vulnerability as we can, because those of you that play Barb, they know that one, your construct will make enemies vulnerable, and then you have a paragon that makes them vulnerable later on, which I'll show you. And with that is they're always vulnerable, so you're always hitting beastly damage numbers. You finished with that? So I got my boy in the background. Just woke up, haven't we? But yeah. So that's basically the basic skill, the core skill, sorry. So moving on. Defensively, I tried to play around with getting a bit of bleed into this build, because you can have a aspect that does extra damage to enemies that are bleeding, but I haven't noticed a difference, so I just gone with those two. That's with thorns. Enemies that hit you take additional 10% of your thorns as bleed damage over 5 seconds. But then when I applied trying to do extra damage to enemies that are bleeding, I didn't notice a difference. We got rallying cry, because shouts will go towards our charge, which you'll see in a minute. Go all the way to tactical rallying cry, because rallying cry generates 20 fury and grants you additional resource. Again, adding to that resource regeneration. What are you even thinking about doing, young man? Imposing presence. Gain 18% maximum life. Life in the higher tier content, which you might know about, is a fucking ass, mate. Need as much as you can get it. Defendability, like being able to defend yourself and tank, is a big thing. Another shout, war cry. Why do we go with that? Because charge is one of our main damage source. It's also a proc. We'll get to that in just 2 seconds. 1 point into blooming voice. It just gives you your shouts an extra bit of duration. it's not that noticeable, but it's something you want to apply. Charge, max out charge, get extra points somewhere. Into charge, you can become unstoppable when you charge. So you become unstoppable when you charge. So as by now you probably know that HOTA barbs, they just charge, bang, charge, bang. So yeah, pretty much you're using it to get out of trouble. You're using it to group them together. You're using it to just absolutely destroy them. But you're also using it to proc and attack. So there's, we'll get to it, but I can't remember what it exactly is. But when you charge, you basically proc, overpower, I believe, and then once you, so you war cry, for example, charge. Now you're berserking and you've procced your overcharge. Then boom, you hit with an upheaval and big numbers. Gain 20% while berserking. Berserking is something that we're going to always want to be doing. When brawling skills, damage. Oh, he's got his car stuck in the dog cage. What are you doing? You got it out, you Nimrod. Yeah. Brawling battle fever. When a brawling skill damages at least one enemy, gain berserking for 3 seconds. So we want that. Down to our weapon mastery. You deal 9% increased damage to close enemies and gain 6% damage to damage reduction. Yeah, you want that big times. I think it speaks for itself. Thick skin. Each time you take damage, you gain 7% life as fortify. Now, I think there's I can't remember something. One of the I think chest piece or pants you can get is it like boosts your fortify damage. So if you're always fortified, you're always doing like bonus damage. Also our satchel, our fucking spider thing. At the start, he was always fortifying me, but until you unlock like stuff like Genesis and the stones and all that stuff, you're probably going to have a fortify on, so that's very useful. I've just left this as it is, I haven't changed it. Increase the damage reduction gained when you are fortified. Again, fortified. While you are fortified for over 50% of your maximum life, you deal 12% increased damage. That's pretty fucking good, considering you're always fortified. Yep, you know, we're taking Wrath of Berserker. Heavy-handed. Wallop. And brute force. All of them with your two-handed upheaval is what you want. Same with the HOTA barb, but obviously we use an upheaval. Increase berserking. You could go with unbridled rage. Probably will try that. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure it's going to work with. I'll tell you what, we'll put it on for the sake of this video, and then we'll go try out. We'll go try out our whatchamacallit. Now, I'll quickly go through the Paragon because we're already 10 minutes into this video, and I want to show you some content. But if you want me to make a more in-depth video of how I've done my Paragon board, or how I've like seen someone else do it, and then adapt my own take. After bouncing ideas through one of my mates, I've come up with vulnerable damage, because obviously once you apply that with your satchel, you're always doing where is it? Yeah, damaging from the support and skill instantly destroys enemies' barriers effects. In addition, they are 100% chance to make enemies vulnerable for 2 seconds. Applied with your Paragon, and they're just constantly vulnerable. I haven't maxed my glyphs. I haven't maxed all my glyphs, so there's 221s and the rest are 15. Careful. No. So I can't really push Nightmare tier 100s because I'm just not like resistant to it. But let's see what we got here. We can show you some gameplay actually. You got a shoe? No. Let's just do a 68 quickly because that's what I've been doing to just level up. Yeah, why do you want your shoes? Yeah? What do you want your shoes? Come on then. Come on then. Right. Here we go. So, as you can see, we got no fury. Oh no, what do we do? Well, charge into them. Boom. Fury. Whirlwind. Shout. Charge. Boom. Ready? Ready? Oh. Upheaval. Boom. Boom. So, yeah. I mean, you can just straight up slap the upheavals, but like it. See, obviously, I've switched to Unbridled Rage now, so I'm a bit struggling for. This is why I don't use it because I'm struggling for Fury. Bear, bear. Crack. Crack. So we're still slapping things. Obviously, if I was my Paragon, I had all my things maxed out. They would be great. But I've just looked somebody that likes to farm the same shit over and over again. I refuse to do like boss max farmings. It's just shit. I hate every fucking second of it. So there's that. So I'm not really getting the great stuff that you need. I don't think I have any uber uniques at all. I'm not just gonna like I cat this boss to slap Duriel, but I can't show you because I haven't got the mats to do it. Because I just ain't fucking farming Helltides. They're boring as fuck. Obviously getting the materials for whatchamacallit, Varshore isn't too bad because you're doing seasonal content. They're quite fun. So I'm not bothered about doing that. Fighting the son of Malphas. He's got sound. You're there with a group of people having fun. Running whatchamacallit, what's his name? Malphas himself. Like, you need 4 people to run that. I just, it ain't something that I'm willing to do. I'm not willing to just sit there and farm that. However, I did get Genesis second fucking run. Second run. The group that I was with was fuming, mate. Fuming. They were fuming, weren't they? Yeah. Mwah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no, you made me charge for no reason, boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out of my way. What are you doing? I'm trying to make a YouTube video. Oh. What? No, we're not going out there. Can I get back to my YouTube video, please? Please? Okay. Go on then. Don't you even think about it, mate. I know your game. No. Yeah. Come on out there. You know you're not supposed to be out there. Let's just grab some pop pop pop. Come on. At this point I have so many of those royal things that I'm not bothered. But, gosh. Upheaval. Upheaval. So, those of you that join on Games Pass, just started. Hang on a minute, my son's doing something in the kitchen. Get back in here. No, wait. This isn't supposed to be a long video, it's supposed to be a quick review. Ugh. What about if you put your headset on, yeah? Go on then, you put your headset on. Right. Where was I? Yeah, those of you that's just joined playing from the Games Pass, my advice to you guys is play the campaign and just enjoy it. Do side missions. I mean, they're not the greatest, but when you're trying to get some extra level, it will take you to areas and get you materials. It's just fucking great. The campaign is so good on this game. I hadn't played any other Diablo game, but Diablo 4 was really good. The campaign hooked me, mate. And then I got playing the more harder content, and yeah, I mean, if they just kept bringing out story, DLC, obviously they've got DLC coming, but I prefer story over the actual fucking end game. What's the matter? Bada bing, bada boo. I'll just run through the traps because I don't care. I did care at the start, but again, look how easy this is. Could go higher, but I really can't be bothered. My glyphs ain't like great. It could be way greater, but I think I played the game like every single day for like a week straight. What are you doing? Where are you going? I'm trying to make a YouTube video here, mister. My advice to you guys as well, if you're running vaults, is don't take your time and clear all the enemies. Even on the ones that you're doing. Like, I know it feels like, oh, I want to grab the XP, but trust me, just running through them is going to be far more sufficient than killing all the enemies and clearing it all out and doing it properly. So that's why this feels. Oh, no way! Here we fucking go, butcher. Oh, what's up, boy? What's up, boy? Boom, 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 boom. See you later, boy. Go home to your fucking Howl crew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Butcher turns up on a YouTube video. My bag's full. Drop that. How'd you drop? Oh, there we go. Look, can't even. I don't want to pick that up. I want to pick up the sigil. There we go. Right. Lucky barrier, healing potions, grants you a barrier. Tybalt's will. I got a max crash. Tybalt's will. Ow! Don't know why I got my mic on. Oh, yeah, so ideally, guys, you want to get a Tybalt's will. Just for the potions. I use it for the potions, really. I know. I think it's been nerfed, hasn't it? I don't. I'm not too sure on the nerfs, but I'm pretty sure Tybalt's will's been nerfed. Hooah! 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 Yeah, we just repeatedly do this, kick ass, get paid. But again, the fun part about this was getting there and making changes, figuring out what does what. What are you doing, young man? What are you doing, young man? Yes. Again, I did all this without a group. Occasionally, like, what are you doing? Partying up with a few other people and asking them, like, what their opinions are. Most of the time we would talk, oh, no way. Right, you sit back there, because I'm trying to show this without dying on this freaking thing, but... These is bada bang, bada bang. Bada bang, bada bang. Just likes to beat me up, like, don't ya? You're an aggressive oh, bada bing. Right, come on, I'll quickly finish this then, and if you guys want to see, if you move your heads, if you want to see a Joriel boss fight, I mean, absolutely rip him up, and then yeah, sound. I don't one-shot him, because, you know, it's quite fun, because I have to, like, evade his mechanics, I have to dodge the poison, and it's quite fun, to be fair. Because my glyphs aren't max. If they were max, like, I probably would one-tap him, but... I played so much of this at the start, and I just got really fucking bored. Although I love it. Right, you need to sit down. Stop being a cholo. Bosh! Who wants some then? Who wants some then? Bosh! No! Bosh! Bosh! How are you guys getting on with Last Epoch anyway? I was playing that for a bit. I got very bored. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, because it's actually a pretty good game. Get rid of them. Charge. Get rid of him. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Let's drop some of this crap that we don't want. Just so we can pick some stuff up to show you what we're getting in this. What? If you want to get down, get down. Yeah? Go on then. Bambino. Volume to right down on my headset, because this goon. Was the audio just gone? Why can't I hear anything? Oh god, what is that fucking volume going? What have you done to this? No. I'm just trying to make a YouTube video. Yeah. Yeah. The volume's glitched out. So yeah, I mean, I could go higher and get some 925s, but... Oh, there you go, 925, you do get them. It's actually pretty good. But again, I'm not fucking skimming through all that shit. Yeah, you get a decent amount of XP doing these ones, and they're quite fast. When I would like farm them, I was just going through them, steaming through them. Don't know why that's on now, because for some reason the getting volume's gone. Adair, you want to go? Yeah. Right then. We're up to 25 minutes. Get off. Let's go for one gear quick. The Mighty Tusk, why have we gone with Mighty Tusk? It's got great attack speed, damaging while berserking. You don't have to have this, but again, try and find everything that gives you berserking. Plus 8 fury, 4 points into aggravation, 4 points of the aggressive resistant passive. I don't even know where that is. Where's the aggressive? Oh, there. Yeah, so I've put 1 point into that because I've got the so that gives me, it's giving me over the 3 anyway, and then I'm able to put points somewhere else. Juggernauts, so yeah, we're gaining extra armor. Look, again, two-handed slashing weapons, which is your sword, so that gives you a bit of damage when you're whirlwinding. That could be changed really. You don't really need that. That's what I mean by my gear isn't anything special. Total armor, always like a bit of armor on chest. Damage reduction, well, fortified, what you get fortified, well, I was before my build completely changed. And then rallying cry. Overpowered damage to injured enemies isn't great. It's chance for primary resource, yes. 2 points into upheaval, that's absolute dog shit. You can get way higher than that. Tybalt's Will makes you unstoppable. You deal 34% increased damage whilst unstoppable, and for 4 seconds after, while you become unstoppable, you gain 50% of your primary resource. So that connects with your charge. Every time you charge, you do extra damage because you're unstoppable, and then you get extra resource. Boots, I've gone all my resistances, well, fire, poison, shadow, dodge chance against distant enemies. Probably should change that really, but like I said, I haven't really bothered with it, do you know what I mean? Just slap it on. As you can see, I haven't even changed anything on it. You want movement speed on boots. I might try and get that now, actually. Let's just show you whilst you're here. Enchant, baby. Enchant my boots. We want to get dodge. Yeah. Light resistance. I mean, we'll add it. What are my resistances then? How do I get that up again? There we go. Cold resistance is pretty low. That's why I got one shot in that thing. But everything else is max. Yeah, get off my ear, you. My hombre. Get off my ear. Movement speed, there we go. Bang. Already faster. Movement speed on boots. That's the way it goes on Diablo. Right, how am I... What's fucking going on here now? Right. Your mace, you want it to be mace. 66 on all stats. That could have always been changed, but it's not bad. If anything, I would change that. Critical strike damage, we want that because we're trying to do overpowered damages. Overpowered damage, boom, through the roof. Damage while berserking, that's what you want. We'll go through affixes in a minute. Damage. Sorry. Got a chest infection, so I've been pretty ill. Give me that, Mr. Gamer. Right. Vulnerable damage. So obviously we're doing damage, vulnerable enemies. Damage to close enemies isn't too bad. Damage to crowd control enemies isn't too bad. Don't really understand what crowd control is though. Never really looked into it. Damage while berserking. Overpower damage, ultimate skill damage, damage to close enemies, damage while berserking. Overpower damage, vulnerable damage, ultimate skill damage, damage while berserking. If you see the pattern? Critical strike chance, overpower damage, damage while berserking, fortify. Now you can be really specific on these and get really good stuff, but like I was saying, I'm not. Ring of Red for 62 strength, 14 attack speed, 8 maximum fury, 20.9 resource regeneration. That's good. After spending 100 fury within 3 seconds, your next cast of Hammer Nation, Upheaval, or Death Blow within 5 seconds is a guaranteed critical strike and deal 20% bonus. So that is why this is what I was trying to think about earlier. That is why you can run Unbridled Rage, because you're spending 100 fury per swing. As you saw, it started to work towards the end, but I just wasn't used to it. I've always gone with increased berserking's maximum duration and its bonus damage at 100%. So we'll see. So that's how that connects with that. But it's also a good ring if you did want to go to berserking, because you will eventually spend 100 fury within 3 seconds. Overpower damage with 2 hands, that's a very good one to have. See, my amulet isn't even that great. Damage reduction from bleeding enemies. Now, when they hit you, they should be bleeding, but I haven't noticed it. So then you should take less damage, but I honestly haven't noticed that. I think it's fucking horseshit. We have got X-Folds. Damage with 2 hand slashing weapons, no. No, that's crap. Basic skill damage, crap. Damage to stunned enemies, damage to bleeding enemies, damage whilst berserking. It ain't too bad, but it's crap. Yeah, realistically at this point, anything that's not 925, we're not taking. Heavy-handed, 2 ranks of all weapon mastery skills. I'd like to look into that a bit more. Um, 3 points into Upheaval. What are you doing at? Brawling skill damage. Damage with skills when you swap. So if you're playing swap builds, you could use... Oi! But underneath brawling skill damage, 30% damage with that skill that's... 30% damage with skills that swap to new weapons. So if you was playing that sort of build where you was actually going for Whirlwind and Hammer or Upheaval, you would be getting a lot more damage. Quickly go over aspects. Juggernaut, you gain 5,000 armor. Armor is very important for this build, but your evade is 100%. Increased cooldown. Now you can see I've got 4 jumps and charge, so do not worry about the 100% increased cooldown. It does not matter. Skills dealt up to 11% increased base damage on your available primary resource when you cast, receiving the maximum benefit while you have primary. So if I get all the way to primary resource and then I hit an overcharge, I'm going to be hitting good numbers. 11% isn't great. Also 2 points into Upheaval isn't great. Should we try and get that better? I mean, it's near the end of the season. All our stuff goes anyway, so. No charge. No charge. No charge. What are you doing? Crazy boy. No charge. No charge. No charge. No charge. No charge. Oh. But I didn't just change that, did I? No. You stop. 2 bolts will. Unstoppable, we've been over that. Whilst unstoppable. Is this kid alright? What are you doing? Whilst unstoppable, and for 4 seconds after you gain 13% increased movement speed and can move freely through enemies. Very handy. Gain 54% increased damage to set types. I've never really played around with it. I've seen other barbarians running around with it. Kick or charge will explode if they are killed within the next 2 seconds, dealing 12% damage. You gotta have that on. Imprinted aspect. Every 25 seconds, upheaval is guaranteed and overpower and deals 19% increased damage. This timer is reduced by 4 seconds when upheaval overpowers a boss or an elite enemy. Very, very strong. That's what you want. Imprinted charge calls for 4 ancients who also charge, dealing 58% normal damage. This is a need. So again, these 3 are a need for this build to work. Yeah, those 3 are the ones that you have to work. That one's killing an enemy or hitting a boss with a core skill refunds 23% of its base fury. Cost can only happen once per skill cast. Pretty good. Damage an enemy with a core skill has up to 54% chance to extend the duration of berserking by 2 seconds. Double this if it was a critical strike. Now we're hitting quite a lot of critical strikes, so we're constantly berserking. You know about that one. So we hit. Is that 38? Oh, we've gone way over the mark, so we're gonna have to wrap this up. What are you doing, kid? Right, guys. So yeah, that's my overview of this season. Season was very fun. I enjoyed it. I don't know what people are on about. Let me know what builds you ran. Let me know how your builds were going. Let me know what you want to do in season 4. And let me know if you want to team up. I'm always looking to play. Always looking to play, aren't we? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so that'll be it for this episode. And don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. So you can see when this gringo is up to. Over and out. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. There's no one there for you, is there? You just don't understand. Adios, amigos.